before you panic sell, Zebec is still looking extremely bullish. If you're paying attention to this chart, we are currently in a consolidation phase, which is more like an accumulation phase. The next breakout, which is likely definitely going to be to the upside, is going to be massive. Now, if you're paying attention to what the Zebec chart is saying on the 4-hour time frame, remember I gave you guys this zone, the zone between 0.0032 and also 0.0031. Like I told you guys several days ago, that the moment Zebec is breaking, flipping that zone into a support is going to be a massive rally to the upside. When we broke, flip the zone into a support, which I gave you guys the update to buy now because we are going to get the bounce. We got the bounce. It came back there. I gave you guys another update that this is another entry opportunity. What happened? Zebec got another massive bounce. I'm now giving you guys another heads up that we are now back to that zone, the accumulation zone. Sooner or later, we should be getting a bounce from here. Very quickly in this video, we're going to be looking at a couple of news. Trump is expected to remove Powell in 2025, and the chances on the poly market is 24%. Also, the Crypto Genius Act bill is expected to be signed into law in 2025 with a chance of 96%. Altcoin market are gradually recovering, which is as a result of the BTC dominance correction. The BTC dominance is currently seated at 63.76%. We are briefly going to talk about the BTC dominance chart, the orders chart, which is already pumping like we predicted, and also we are going to look at the Ethereum BTC pair. Ethereum is currently outperforming BTC, and Ethereum just broke above this crucial, very significant resistance zone. We are going to look at that real quick, and also not to forget the Ethereum monthly chart against BTC. Ethereum is currently outperforming BTC on the monthly time frame. We are going to talk about this chart briefly as well. BTC price is up 1.6% in the last 24 hours, while Ethereum price is up 6.2% in the last 24 hours. It is very obvious that Ethereum and the altcoin market is currently outperforming BTC, which is what we've been waiting for. I just hope this continues. Now, the next leg up for BTC is going to be massive, and the moment BTC start pumping aggressively to the upside and you see the BTC dominance dumping, then altcoins are going to explode. They are going to outperform BTC. Now let's head back to the Zbcn chart real quick. The trading volume is down minus 26.88% in the last 24 hours. You understand? But if you're paying attention to what the chart is saying we are ready to get another rally to the upside on the Zbcn price. So you guys should seize this opportunity right now, and in the long run, we would see Zbcn tapping into billions of dollars of market cap, like seriously. So sooner or later, we should get a bounce from here. I don't see Zbcn losing this support zone anytime soon, as long as the market sentiment continues to favor. Now, by the time we get this bounce and eventually take out this 0.0041, flip it into a support, retest it at support, then it's going to be a full-blown bull season for Zbcn price. Now, there is 96% chance of the Genius Act to be signed into law in 2025. Now, yesterday they voted against it. Majority voted against it. I think about 14 hours ago. 210 Democrats and 13 Republicans voted against the Advancing Crypto Genius Act Clarity and Anti-CBDC Act. Now, about 196 Republicans voted for it, while 13 voted against it. Now, for the Democratic side, 210 voted against it, which is massive. I think those guys, they are just something else, man. Retard. According to what Trump said a couple of hours ago, he says 11 representatives who voted against pro-crypto legislation have now agreed to vote in favor of advancing the bills. So I think sooner or later, that's why the the betting on poly market is saying there's a 96% chance of the Crypto Genius Act bill to be signed into law in 2025. So fingers crossed, let's see how it goes. It's a 23% chance already for Mr. Powell to be removed. So the stars are aligning for a massive altcoin season, bull market, massive bull market already. Ethereum is already outperforming BTC, like I showed you guys. This is the Ethereum BTC chart. You understand? Ethereum is now outperforming BTC. And if you're heading to the monthly time frame for the Ethereum BTC chart, you would notice the last time the Ethereum BTC bottom was between December 2019 and 2020. And what happened after then? We got a massive rally all the way to 2021 November, which was the bull market peak for the last bull market cycle. Now imagine, now the Ethereum BTC bottomed this time around in April 1st, 2025. And we are now up. We've bounced from this support area of 0.018. Now imagine what would then happen when we start making our move to around this 0.080 for Ethereum. The altcoin market is going to explode and Ethereum price is going to explode. The current price of Ethereum, current price is seated at $3,171. It is up 6.7% in the last 24 hours. And guess what? BTC is lagging behind. BTC is up 1.6% in the last 24 hours. I'm still riding it. I intend to take profit either at this $119,000 or $119,600 for BTC price. It's going to get to maybe 121,000 soon, which is my final TP for the BTC long. I'm currently on BTC long. So Ethereum is clearly, obviously outperforming BTC. And sooner or later, the altcoin season is going to kickstart, because if you're paying attention to what the BTC dominance is doing already on the monthly, I prefer we stick to the monthly time frame in order to get a more solid data. You get now on the monthly, the BTC dominance is already correcting. I think so far we've corrected minus 2.2%. So far, the current BTC dominance is seated at 63.76%. We are left with 15 days and 15 hours until this current monthly candle closes. By the time we eventually break below this 60.37%, flip it into a resistance, then it's going to be a massive drop all the way to 55% for the BTC dominance. Now imagine a drop all the way to 55% is going to be explosive for the entire altcoin market. I think I'm beginning to agree with the super cycle narrative in the crypto space right now. Your altcoins are going to begin to rally and bring returns you never expected. Whatever price target you have in mind, increase it, because the super cycle is likely to kickstart, which is going to be aggressively monstrous this time around. Now imagine, I think the BTC dominance is likely to get a bounce when we get to around 55%. Now you can take profit from your altcoin bag when the BTC dominance get to 55%. And the next massive take profit zone, which I'm going to be taking, massive take profit zone is going to be around 47% zone. By then we should be in an aggressive and massive profit by then. The moment you start seeing the BTC dominance drop aggressively and you see BTC price pumping, then altcoins are going to explode. And if you see BTC price dumping and you see if you see the BTC dominance price dumping and you see BTC price lagging behind, like consolidating, then altcoins are going to get a relief rally. And that is what altcoins are currently doing. They are currently getting a relief rally. Because if you are paying attention, BTC is currently lagging behind, slowing down, while Ethereum and the altcoin market is outperforming BTC as a result of the BTC dominance drop. But I think my final target for the BTC dominance is around 39%. But to be on the safer side, I will take massive, almost every profit off the table when we get to 42% for the BTC dominance. Now, if you're paying attention to the orders chart, this is the orders chart on the weekly time frame. Like I've said countless times, we are already getting a bounce. The exact pattern that flashed last year flashed this year again. And the last time the pattern flashed, when we broke above it, flipped it into a support, we got a massive rally of over 5 weeks, non-stop pump to the upside. over $260 billion was added to the orders chart. This is the orders chart excluding the top 10 cryptocurrencies in the crypto space. Now, like I said previously in our previous video, the next pump, which is already happening, is going to align with the altcoin season, which is telling you that, giving us a sign that the next pump is going to be monstrous. Is going to be out of this world. We are not going to be pumping to the moon alone. We are going to be pumping straight to the Mars. Taking out this previous high, which is around $491 billion, which was the previous high in the last market cycle. This time around, we are going to tap into $600 and $700 billion for the orders chart, excluding top 10 cryptocurrencies. We might even tap into $1 trillion. Anything can happen. The Ethereum price is already pumping against BTC, and sooner or later we should expect $8,000 to $10,000 for Ethereum. By the time this pump continues to the upside to this zone, we should be expecting an $8,000 to $10,000 for Ethereum before this market cycle comes to an end. So as always, my name is Isaac. Like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel if you're yet to do that. Peace out.